friends, myself Sunil Kumar B. In this session we have to start with the first unit of the Diploma CET. In that first topic is mechanics. Okay, so in this physics we are to discussing about the mechanics. So what is the meaning of mechanics? So before going to that mechanics, we are to discussing about what is the meaning of physics. So physics is nothing but we have to study of the structure of the material and behavior of the living or non-living things. Okay, so entire means science is nothing but you have to study of the structure and behavior of the living and non-living things. In this science we can classify it into two types. Okay, one is biological science, and then second one is physical science. Okay, so what is the meaning of biological science? Now to discussing about the study of living things. Okay, and then what is the meaning of physical science? Is nothing but study of the some material. Okay, material, how it is the material and what is the structure and what is the behavior. These are all discussing in this physical science. Okay, so you are to discussing about the study of the non-living things is nothing but for example you have to study of the stone or this pen or any material. So what is the structure and what is the advantages and what is the application. These are all studies in the physical science. Okay, and then after that we are to discussing about the what is the meaning. What is the meaning of mechanics? Mechanics is nothing but it is a branch of physics. Okay, branch of physics which deals with the study of motion of the particle. Okay, so that is called as mechanics. In this mechanics you have to already and again we are to discussing about some more topics like what is the meaning of unit, and then unit you can classify it into two types. One is fundamental units and derived units, and after that you have to discussing about the measuring instrument like vernier calipers and screw gauge. After that we are to discussing in this chapter you have to what is the meaning of moment of force and what is the meaning of torque and what is the meaning of couple. These are all discussing in this chapter. Okay, and then first I have to discussing about what is the meaning of units. Okay, so in this mechanics first I have to discussing about what is the meaning of unit. Unit is nothing but you have to measurement of the some standard physical quantity. Okay, this is the one object. Okay, this is the one physical quantity, like you have to measure the length of this material. Okay, how to measure? You have to by using some comparison with the some other particle, that is called as measurement. Okay, by using you have to finding the length or size of the object by using a comparison of the some standard physical quantities like length and then kilometer, like this one you have to measure. So this kind of the standard measurement of physical quantity. Standard measurement of physical quantity is called units. Standard measurement of physical quantities is called as a unit. Okay, in this unit we are to classify it into two types. First one is fundamental units, or are also called as basic units, and the second one is derived units. Okay, so first what is the meaning of units? You have to standard measurement. Okay, you have to standard measurement of the physical quantity, it is called as unit. In this unit we can classify it into fundamental unit or basic units, and then second one is derived unit. Okay, so now we are to discussing about what is the meaning of fundamental unit and what is the meaning of derived unit. In this units first type is fundamental or basic units. what is the meaning of fundamental or basic units? Fundamental is nothing but it is the base. It is not depends on any other physical material. Okay. So that kind of measurement of units is called as fundamental units. Okay. So these fundamental units is independent. Okay. It is not depends on any other material. Okay. I means another basic units. Okay. So in these fundamental units, there are the 7 types. What is first one is length. Second one is mass. Third one time. And fourth one temperature. And fifth one electrical current. And sixth one amount of substance. And seventh one is luminous intensity. Okay. The first is this length is not depends on any other quantity, so that's why the length is a fundamental physical quantity. It is measured in meter and it is symbol here taken as m. And then mass you have to measure in kilogram. It is taken as kg. Okay. And then third one is time in second. You have to measure in SEC, measurement of unit symbol. And temperature you have to taken is Kelvin. Are taken as K symbol. And then electric current is ampere. It is indicated by capital A. The amount of substance, it is indicated by mole. The unit is MOL. And then luminous intensity you have to measure by candela. Okay, you have to take as CD. The symbol is CD. These are the 7 basic quantities. Okay, 7 basic quantity. It is all the 7 basic quantities is independent of the other physical quantity. Okay, and by using that you have to derive some other physical quantity, that is called as derived quantity. Okay. So after this you have to discussing about derived quantity. Okay. In this fundamental quantity I have to explain once again. The first one is length, second mass, third is time, temperature, electric current, amount of substance, luminous intensity. Okay. And then it is how to measure. The length is measured. The standard unit is meter. Its symbol is m. Kilogram, kg, and time is in second, and SEC, and temperature in Kelvin, capital K, and electric current you have to measure in ampere, so it is indicated by A. Okay, and one more thing. Okay, ampere. And the second one is derived quantity. Okay, what is the meaning of derived quantity? So derived quantity is nothing but in the name is indicate that derived. Derived is nothing but you have to some physical quantity, derived the unit of the some physical quantity by using fundamental quantities. Okay, by using the basic quantity you have to derive. For example, velocity. Velocity is nothing but what? It is the rate of change of displacement. Okay, so displacement by time. Okay, what is the meaning of displacement? Displacement is nothing but the distance between the initial and final position. So the distance you have to measure in the by using, it means it is the fundamental quantity you have to use it in. Length means measurement means length, and then time you have to measure in second. So by using these two physical fundamental quantity, you have to derive what is the unit of velocity. So that's why the velocity is called as a derived quantity. velocity is called as derived quantity. And one more example I have taken, the force. Force is nothing but what? Mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. Here it is, mass is nothing but it is the fundamental quantity I have taken as kilogram. Okay, kilogram into acceleration is defined as the velocity by time taken. Velocity by time taken. Okay, so already I was discussing about the velocity. Velocity is nothing but what? Displacement by time. So at the length by second, then unit is taken as meter per second. Okay, unit is taken as meter per second. So here it is kilogram you have to measure in the kg. Kilogram you have to measure in the kg into velocity is nothing but meter per second. Again you have to divide it by time. Time is nothing but second. Okay. Then what is the total unit of that one? Kg. So kilogram, what is the unit is kg, and velocity is nothing but meter per second. Again divided by time is taken as second. Then what is the total unit of the force? Kg meter per second, and this one is also second. It is taken as second square. This is the unit of force. Okay. So this force unit, the force is one of the physical quantity. Force is one of the physical quantity. Okay. These physical quantity you have to derive by using the length, time, mass, and the temperature, like these kind of fundamental quantity. Okay. So any physical quantity you have to derive by using the fundamental quantity. That kind of physical quantity is called as derived quantity. Okay. Types of units. Okay. In these types of units, first one is you have to measure the units of fundamental quantity. Units of fundamental quantity is called fundamental units. Is called fundamental units. Okay, and then similarly the units of derived quantities. Units of derived quantity. Derived quantity is called derived units. Is called derived unit. Is called derived units. Okay, and then what are the types of units? First one is FPS. FPS system, and second one is MKS system, and the third one is CGS system. Okay, so what is the meaning of FPS? Is nothing but in this measurement, the mainly measurement of the quantity is mainly how to consider as a measurement is length and mass and time. Okay, these are the main physical quantity. Okay, these are the main physical quantity. By using this physical quantity, you have to derive several number of derived quantities. So that's why we can mainly taken as the some fundamental quantities length, mass, time. Okay, so here in the FPS system, length you have to measure by using the feet, and mass is measured by using the pound, and time is measured by using the second. Okay, so foot, pound, second, it is called as FPS system. Okay, and then second one is MKS system. MKS system is nothing but length you have to measure by using the meter, and mass is you have to measure by using the kilogram, and time is measured by using the second. So that's why mass, meter, kilogram, and second, it is called as MKS system. And then third one is CGS. CGS system, it is nothing but the length you have to measure by using the centimeter, and mass is measured by using the gram, and time you have to measure by using the second. So that is called as CGS system. Okay, so here the length, mass, and time, the three basic quantity you have to measure in the different format. In the length you have to measure in the first FPS system, you have to measure by foot, and here it is meter, and here it is centimeter. So different kinds you have to measure it. Okay, so these kind of different, it is getting confusion. So that's why you have to taken as the further the main standard international system, it is taken as SI system. SI system. SI system is nothing but system of international unit. SI system is nothing but system of international unit. In this SI system, you have to measure the length in meter, and mass in kilogram or nothing but kg, and time you have to measure in second. So this is the standard unit. Okay, this SI system we are also used in the entire world. Okay, in the same unit is length in meter, mass in kilogram, and time in second. Okay. In this SI system, SI system is nothing but a system of international units. Okay, in this SI system, it is containing the 7 basic units and 2 supplementary quantities. Okay, so first 7 basic quantities. It is a quantity. What is the name of the quantity, and what is the unit, and what is the symbolical representation of the measurement of the unit. Okay, the first one is length. It is measured by using the meter, and the symbol is small m. Okay, and then next is mass. It is in the measured in kilogram. That is the symbol is kg. And third one is time, measured in second, and symbol is small s. And then next is electric current. You have to measure in ampere, and it is indicated by capital A. And then temperature you have to measure in the Kelvin. It is indicated by capital K. And amount of substance you have to measure in mole. The symbol is small mol. And then luminous intensity also measured in the unit is candela, and the symbol is CD. Okay, these are the 7 basic fundamental quantities. Okay, by using these fundamental quantity, you have to derive all the different kinds of the measurements. Okay, for example, you have to find physical quantities like velocity, force, work, and then kinetic energy, and then torque, moment of force. So these are different kinds of physical quantity we have to derive by using these fundamental quantities. So that next is supplementary units. The supplementary units, these are the 2 types of supplementary units. In this SI system, the 7 fundamental units and 2 supplementary quantities. Okay, so the supplementary quantities is, one is plane angle, the unit is radian, and symbol is RAD. And the second one is solid angle, the unit is steradian, and symbol is SR. These are the 2 supplementary quantities. What is the meaning of plane angle? Plane angle, you have to measure the angle between the object is placed. One, it is changes to another place. Okay, it means how much angle it is displaced. That is also called as angular displacement. And solid angle is nothing but how much angle you have to measure by using some solid surfaces. Okay, so these are the 2 supplementary quantities. One, the SI system, it is provided some special prefix for the used for from multipliers and submultiples. Okay, so it means you have to increase the range. For example, you have to measure the length of the any material by using different kinds of measurement. One is millimeter, centimeter, kilometer, foot, and then like this kilometer. This kind you have to use some method, different varieties. Okay, by using that, what multipliers and submultipliers. These multiplier and submultiplier, it is used to change the range of the measurement. Okay, so in this first you have to discussing about what are the multipliers. So multipliers is nothing but what you have to indicate it by 10 to the power 1. The plus 1 is indicate that you have to multiply 10 is you have to 1 times of the some physical quantities. For example, 1 meter into 10 to the power 1. It means what is the total meter is 10 meter. 1 meter you have to 10 to the power 1 means you have to multiply by 10. And then 10 square is nothing but you have to multiply the 10 square. It means 10 into 10. You have to multiply 2 times of the 10. This 2 is nothing but plus 2 is nothing but you have to indicate the multiplication. So okay, so what are the different multipliers? 10 to the power 1, it is called as deca. It is indicated by Da. 10 square, it is hecta. Its symbol is H. 10 to the power 3 is kilo. Its symbol is K. 10 to the power 6 is mega, and symbol is capital M. 10 to the power 9 is giga. Its symbol is capital G. 10 to the power 12, it is tera and capital T. And 10 to the power 15 is peta, it is P, and 10 to the power 18 is exa, and its symbol is E. So by using this, you have to increase the maximum range. Okay, you have to increase the maximum range by using the multipliers. Okay, so next is what is the fractions? Fraction, it is also called as submultipliers. Okay, here it is sub-multiplier is nothing but you have to increase the range of the measurement in the lesser particle. So here it is 10 to the power of minus 1 is nothing but you have to divide it by 10. 10 to the power of minus 2 is nothing but divided by 10 square is nothing but 100. So like that you have to decreasing the range. Okay, so in the previous one you are discussing about the multipliers. Multiplier it is increase the range, means the maximum range. Here it is the minimum range. So by using the you have to finding small amount of particle and large amount of particle. So this is the one of the application for the multipliers and sub-multipliers. What are the sub-multipliers also called as fraction? 10 to the power of minus 1 is taken as dc, it is indicated by d. 10 to the power of minus 2 is indicated by centi, it is symbol is c. 10 to the power of minus 3 it is indicated by, the prefix is milli and the symbol is minus small m. And 10 to the power of minus 6 it is prefix is micro and it is mu. Okay, it is called as mu. And then 10 to the power of minus 9 is nano, symbol is n. Minus 12 it is pico, 10 small p. And 10 to the power of minus 15 it is femto, is a small f. And 10 to the power of 18 is atto and small a. So these are all the main function. It is used for the smallest range of the particle. Okay, then this SI system it is used to measure the highest range and smallest ranges. In the mainly you have to use it for the SI system by using multipliers and sub-multipliers. Okay, so now up to this topic, I have to discussing about so much of topics. Based on these topics, we have to discussing about some MCQ questions. Okay. The first question: the prefix mega stand for. Okay, so here it is option A is 10 to the power of 3, option B is 10 to the power minus 3, option C is 10 to the power minus 6, option D is 10 to the power of plus 6. Okay, so we have to discussing about one by one. 10 to the power of plus 3 is nothing but kilo, and 10 to the power of minus 3 is nothing but milli, and 10 to the power of minus 6 is nothing but micro, and this one is taken as mega. Okay, so the prefix mega it is indicate that 10 to the power of plus 6. So option D is the correct answer. The next question, second question, the prefix used for the 10 to the power of minus 15 is. So here it is 10 to the power of minus 15, it is called as what? Option A is femto, option B is pico, option C is peta, option D is nano. Okay, we have to write down what is the femto. Femto is value is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 15. Okay, this is the correct answer. And what is the meaning of pico? The value is 10 to the power of minus 12. Peta is nothing but 10 to the power of plus 15, and nano is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 9. Okay, you have to like this, you have to use it by using the multipliers and sub-multiplier. You have to calculate which one you have to selected some correct option. Okay, so here it is, the prefix used for the 10 to the power of minus 15 is femto is the correct answer. The next third question, the SI unit of momentum is. Okay, so what is the meaning of momentum? Momentum it is represented by P, that is nothing but if the consider any body of mass m, it is moving with some velocity v. Okay, the product of mass of the body and velocity of the body it is called as momentum. Okay, so this momentum is a derived quantity. Okay, derived quantity. So here by using the fundamental quantity you have to derive the what is the unit of momentum. Then this is called as mass, this one is velocity. What is the mass of the SI unit is kg, and velocity is nothing but meter per second. Velocity is nothing but meter per second. Then it is written as kg meter per second. Because this is in the denominator, it is comes to numerator is nothing but s to the power of minus 1. So this is the unit of momentum. So which option is correct? Option D is the correct answer. Go to the next question. The one of the following is not a scalar quantity. Okay, in this types of 4 option, which one is the not is the scalar quantity? So before going to that question, the first I will be discussing about what is the meaning of scalar and what is the meaning of vector. Okay, scalar is nothing but it is only magnitude. It is only magnitude. It means you have to measurement value. Okay, so in the vector it is nothing but it is containing both magnitude as well as direction. It is containing the magnitude and direction. So which quantity it is containing the both magnitude and direction, it is called as a vector quantity. How it is represent the vector quantity? By using the straight line with the arrowhead. The straight line, it is indicate that magnitude of the quantity, that arrowhead indicate the direction. Okay, so here in these four option, which is containing the direction and which are all containing the only magnitude, we are to discussing. By using discussion, you have to select the correct option. The mass is, you have to measure only, so what is the value, weight of the object. For example, that is the 80 kg. So here it is, there is no mention the direction. So the mass is not a, mass is a scalar quantity. And then density is nothing but kg per volume. Okay, mass per unit volume. Here it is also measuring the some values. So there is no direction, that's why this is also scalar. And then speed is nothing but the total distance by time taken. The total distance by time taken. So here it is, what is the total speed the vehicle is moving. It is not indicate the direction. So this is also scalar quantity. And then force is nothing but mass into acceleration. Okay, so here it is, mass is a scalar quantity, acceleration is a vector quantity. Vector quantity is nothing but the vehicle, it is accelerated some 5 meter per second square in the direction of east, in the direction of west. We have to tell him like that. So here it is, we have to mention the some direction, and also, and then you have to take one object. We have to apply the force in this direction. Means you have to pulling the force or pushing the force. So pull and push, it is indicate the direction of the force. Pull and push is indicate the direction of the force. So it's nothing but force is containing both magnitude as well as the direction. So that's why force is a vector quantity. It means it is not a scalar quantity. So that's why option C is the correct answer. Okay, thank you friends. Some more discussing you have to continue in the next session. Okay, thank you.